the ever so versatile Abhishek Bachchan. So welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, the very talented, the very gorgeous Saiyami Kher, ladies and gentlemen, and the ever so cool Angad Bedi. Ek baar zordar taaliyan for this amazing team here. And Balki sir, बोलने को मैंने सोचा था बड़ी लंबी चीजें बोलूंगा, ये कहूंगा वो कहूंगा, बट इसे देखने के बाद ना सब एकदम ऐसे हो गया, बिकॉज अपने आप में एक एक्सपीरियंस है, इट्स एन इमोशन जो कि आंखों से यहाँ पे सबकी निकल रहा है इस समय. व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से अबाउट घूमर की पूरी जर्नी जो
I think anything I say will be less than the journey that these people have gone through in this putting in that kind of effort. Because firstly, she is a sportsman, and that actually makes it easier. But sports person, and actually, but to do the whole thing with one hand is an incredible achievement. And for Abhishek to kind of play the kind of it's a very complex kind of a role to take on who he has kind of taken care of. And then, of course, there's Shivi, the man who's restoring cinema of the day, who actually makes really sports, cricket mad granny. And in real life, she doesn't know a word about cricket. So you need to kind of, I think that's the whole team of Ghoomer who's here. Rishi, Rahul, come here, Nipun, Dhruv. There is, come here. You need to come here. You all know Mr. Angad Bedi. He is, of course, the legendary Bishan Singh Bedi's son. Bishan Singh Bedi does a cameo in this film. I mean, it's very rare. And Angad, of course, actually Angad's got one of the toughest roles in this film, because to everything and is dreaming of something is a very complex kind of a role, which he's played very beautifully. So here is the team of Ghoomer, the writing team, the editing team, the sports team. And who else is here? The rest are here somewhere. And the Hope team is all there. The costume team is there. Who is there? Who else? That's it. Okay, Vishal, there is Vishal. Where is Vishal? Vishal, the man who has shot this film, is here. Nipun's here? Yeah. Thank you guys, thank you very much for coming. 1 minute.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Yes, we will do that. Yeah. We'll do a quick photo of course, the team's here.
Right.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you so much for doing this. Of course, creating magic on the big screen. Thank you so much. Abhishek sir, this one's for you. You know, we have to call you sir after this. This is
ये trophy है media person of the match from team Ghoomer. तो अगर आपको ये जीतना है, ask good questions. Vishal, you are not eligible for this. Most excited. So this is what you're playing for today. तो इसके साथ, if I can request everybody to take their seats.
Yes, please.
It's a film very personal to me, because I think from the time I became an actor, I was constantly saying I want to play a cricketer on screen. I lived the dream that I wanted to live. I feel it's everything I could have asked for. Cricket is one, but like you can see in the trailer, there is so much more. It's a very emotionally draining film. But it's not a sad story. It's not a, like Balki was saying, it's not about Bichari Hai. It's about hope. It's about what you can. He's exactly like Mr. Dhoni, because he doesn't show any emotion when you're shooting, when you're in a press conference, but he has everything under control. And well, our Dhoni has done it for us, because it was all in his hand and he just was a puppet. We were just puppets to him. Industry, so it's special film.
So 18th को जब final match होगा, तो of course वो जो ceremony होगा.
Well, thank you everybody for being here. This is my second outing with Balki sir, so I feel extremely privileged. But we shot this first. I was part of Ghoomer. Very interestingly, I bumped into him at a restaurant. And he said, "Okay, call me." And I said, okay, I'll call you, but I didn't take it seriously. So I didn't call him. He said, 11 o'clock, call me. I didn't call, I got a call from him at 11. He said, Bugger, you didn't call me. I said, I was not really taking it seriously. He said, come to the office. So I went to the office. He said, this is the film I'm making. I think though I have cricket in my blood, but I just feel that full justice she's done to this part. And coming to AB, his family, and I've always wanted to be in a film with him, and I've been saying this to him for many years. I had more screen time with him in this film because I just feel that he's a champion performer. He performs with all his heart, and you can just see it coming through. And I think there's also,
and sometimes हम आपको शायद देख ना पाएं तो आप अपना हाथ भी ऊपर कर सकते हैं. हाँ, आप दिख गए.
Abhishek, this is Abhishek from Bollywood Now.
Wow.
जैसे कि आपने शुरू में हमसे पूछा कि ट्रेलर आप हमें कैसा लगा, बहुत अच्छा लगा ट्रेलर, काफ़ी इंस्पिरेशनल है. ऐसी ट्रेड और इंडस्ट्री में भी बातें उठी है कि ये आपके लिए गेम चेंजर साबित हो सकती है. घूमर, आप इसे कैसे देखते हो, आपके क्या थॉट्स है इस पर?
Very happy that it's releasing in theaters on the 18th of August. Of late, due to the pandemic, a lot of us could not show our films to our audiences in the theaters. A lot of us gravitated towards digital, which is a wonderful medium. But coming into a dark theater, nothing beats that experience. So we're very happy to be back in the theaters. Thank you.
What can we expect on the intensity space over here?
I think first and foremost your director has to see you in a character, and then it's your job as an actor to try and fulfill the director's vision. I feel the wonderful thing about Indian cinema is that as actors we get to essay everything. अगर आप देखें
Hi, Abhishek, this is Aruna from Bethania.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
बहुत अच्छी, बहुत खूबसूरत ट्रेलर नजर.
Thank you.
आपसे ये जानना चाहती हूँ, जिस तरीके के कोच आप बने हैं, बड़े खड़ूस दिखाई दे रहे हैं और बिल्कुल लाइफ चेंजिंग सिचुएशन में लेकर आ जाते हैं अपनी.
खड़ूस नहीं बोलूँगा, कठोर बोलूँगा.
अच्छा, चलिए कठोर. आपकी जिंदगी में ऐसा कभी कोई वाकया, कोई टीचर या कोई कोच ऐसा रहा है जिसने आपको अंदर तक हिलाकर रख दिया और पूरी पर्सनालिटी चेंज कर दी?
है जब ध्यानी सुसाइड की बात करती है, उसमें एक चीज़ हालिया वाकया जो हुआ है, आपको लगता है कि इसके बाद देखने के बाद जो हिम्मत आएगी, जो इंस्पायरिंग होगी, तो ये चीज़ें कम हो जाएंगी?
Yeah, no idea. And Amit Trivedi has done the tracks for this, and I also have to kind of thank quite a few people in the music team. But besides that,
the trailer looks very promising, and the film from Hope Films bringing a lot of hope. This film definitely will bring the lost glory at the box office. But the recent films which have released, they have also done well. So one of this Ghoomer also will bring the lost glory back at the box office. What do you have to say?
thank you. A fantasy delivery, it's not anything else, it's really possible.
Hello, Anjali this side from ABP Maza Marathi News Channel. My question to Angad ji. Angad ji, what sparked your passion for playing the role with Saiyami's character? Considering your own legacy, your cricket sports background. So, तू खूप छान मराठी बोलतेस, पण स्वतः ज्यावेळेस आपण ज्या बॅकग्राऊंड मधून असतो किंवा जे आपण असतो तेच कॅरेक्टर प्ले करायला थोडंसं अवघड जातं. सो हे कॅरेक्टर प्ले करताना तुला काही दडपण येत होतं कारण की सेम तू त्याच बॅकग्राऊंड मधून आहेस त्यामुळे? मी ह्या बॅकग्राऊंड मधनं आहे पण खूप वेगळी पण आहे.
I have been connecting with you right from Refugee. Yes. I wanted you to share, here Saiyami is a specially abled character, and you said you have that kathor, trait in your character, and at the same time the audience would expect, sympathy and sensitivity. So how did you balance your character of the coach in terms of connecting? Very easily. He doesn't believe in sympathy.
As a former state level cricket player yourself, of course life had other plans for you. You become an actor and a very good one at that, actually a rare talent who
has experimented very different roles and not gone for a very conventional path as an actor. My question to you is, so much of knowing the sport involves, constant practice and consistency. While you are in a different profession, how crucial was it to revisit the basics of the game that you once know very well, and how much of a difference did you see in yourself? Because obviously when you knew the sport back then, you were a different person. Were there things that you learned about yourself through the process of this character?
Firstly, thank. So he's that person because cricket is, his house is completely made out of like cricket gear and cricket stuff. What excited me with this project was I actually got to train professionally for the first time, which I've never done. Murli Karthik came in to help me with my left arm bowling, and I can tell all my boyfriends now that I'll really surely get your wicket in the first 3 balls. So I'm just happy I could do that. I know both of you
Can hold a cricket bat and play a cricket stroke the way it should be played. In our country, you can fake acting. You can't fake playing cricket. Her body language, because she actually plays the sport. And तो हम सबको लगा चलो ठीक.
जी, on your left, hi. इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम में आपकी घूमर बॉलिंग से अगर किसी को क्लीन बोल्ड करना हुआ तो वो किसे करना चाहेंगे आप?
विराट कोहली.
ये बाल्की सर ने बोल दिया. नहीं, मतलब विराट इज द बेस्ट क्रिकेटर राइट नाउ, सो अगर उनको आउट कर पाई तो घूमर की चांदी हो जाएगी.
एंड अभिषेक जी, मैंने मिस्टर अमिताभ बच्चन जी को भी देखा इस फिल्म में, तो ट्रेलर से उतना पता नहीं चल रहा है, लेकिन आप बताइए कि जब आप एंड आपके डैडी स्क्रीन पर आते हैं तो कितने एनर्जेटिक होते हैं, एंड कैसा होता है उनके साथ का एक्सपीरियंस विथ मिस्टर अमिताभ बच्चन?
आई एम नॉट विद हिम इन दिस फिल्म. डैड जो है इज बाल्की's गुड लक चार्म. ये पूछने वाली बात है. There's nobody greater than Sachin Tendulkar, no?
Hello, hi, this is...
Hi, Saiyami.
ले लो.
Side.
Hello.
पकड़ो. Right. Yeah, there.
Hi, this is Manisha from IWM Buzz. Here.
Where here?
Here.
But just saying here.
कोच प्ले करते हैं तो आपको खुद को...
अच्छा लगता है जब सर बुलाते हैं ना. एक जमाना होता था ये. Feels nice. Thank you, ma'am. हाँ जी. Sorry, पूछिए आप, मैम.
जब आप खुद कोच प्ले करते हैं तो आपको खुद को बहुत प्रिपेयर करना पड़ता है क्योंकि किसी और को प्रिपेयर करना है. तो इस मूवी में आपने अपने आप को कितना प्रिपेयर किया? दिस इज माई वन क्वेश्चन. एंड द अदर वन इज दैट अमिताभ सर ने तो ऑलरेडी आपकी मूवी को रिव्यू कर दिया है ट्विटर पे. मतलब सर ने बोल दिया है कि आपने बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस किया. यस, उन्होंने ट्विटर पे ट्वीट किया है. मैंने अभी जस्ट एक स्टोरी पढ़ा जहाँ पे लिखा है.
स्टोरी?
या. सो मैम, जया मैम और ऐश्वर्या मैम ने आपको कुछ इस मूवी के ट्रेलर या पोस्टर को देखकर कुछ कहा है?
जी, बहुत कुछ कहा.
Led by Anirudh, and whenever she used to have an emotional breakdown, Anirudh used to be there, and he's the producer, and Cookie and Parag, the whole team of production sitting there. They are responsible for managing Saiyami's emotions. With me, logic and intelligence she's used. It's wrong, just scratch it off.
बाल्की सर, आपसे भी एक सवाल है.
एक और चीज ऐड करूंगा. They always say film industry में the most thankless job is of the producer. And since I was one of the producers, Balki, I had nobody emotionally handling me. Why?
We actually.
I want to ask Cookie,
Because you were the producer,
Oni,
why would they handle you?
नहीं, इसका क्या मतलब है?
You have to handle yourself. No, who handled Oni's emotional problem?
No, that is his thank. Saiyami had 7 people taking care of. I had nobody.
Okay. Lose a hand and you'll get many.
बाल्की सर, आपसे भी एक सवाल है. इस फिल्म का जो इंस्पिरेशन है, क्रिकेटर पर आधारित एक फिल्म बनाई है. इस इंस्पिरेशन के बारे में बताइए जो आपने हंगेरियन ओलंपियन से लिए.
No, it's not an inspiration. When Rahul had anything about his life, this film is not based on his life or his achievements. It is just a salute to a person who has gone through the same issue. So we actually discovered this person after we started writing this film, not before. So it is, I don't think anything can be bigger than a person, real person who's kind of gone through. That's why we've saluted that person in the film. But otherwise the film is not based on anybody's life, not this thing. It's a dedication, it's a tribute to that person, not anything else.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing that. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the theatres on the 18th of August.
हाँ किसको देना?
अच्छा हाँ वो भी तो है.
My vote is for this lady because she called me smart.
Very predictable.
Okay, everybody concur.
Media person of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Runa. Thank you so much, ma'am, and congratulations. Well, it's time for a quick photo op, the final one, with the entire team. Sir, please.
किधर से सब आ जाएंगे?
विजुअल हो जाएगा, फोटो ऑफ हो जाएगा, मैं निकल जाऊंगा खुद ही।